Hello YouTube, my name is uidsea. Nick Leppert. I got a strange challenge for you. The light shotgun. We might have done this, I don't know. New Age of Angels has appeared with the new and makes widespread usage of shotgun in the modern world. God, I'm gonna die. In the modern world, the Angels decide to get on with it. Here's the light shotgun with the light shotgun 521. So Triagos, the light shot item. Monster song, as many screws as I can give myself. Proptosis, Dead Onion. Number 1, Cursed Eye. Don't pick up any tier changers. Okay, we shall do said thing that you just said. Also, I just found a cheat engine table. So if you guys can think of any ridiculous and weird runs where I might be able to use a 1 tier rate, let me know. Let me know. Anyways, I'm going to turn that off for the time being. You just want to see what it does with the shotgun stuff real quick? I'm curious. Kind of curious. I'm curious. Alright, let's see. Do that. Do that. Do that. And do that. So, now we have our super shot, which that's our light shotgun. And, real quick, I guess I need to see at this point. I'm sorry. I need to see this. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, interesting. I guess it doesn't... excuse me. I guess it doesn't work with charge stuff, which also the game audio... Why is the game audio not going? You guys hear that now? Seems like you can. That's weird. Okay, that's weird. But either way. Jesus. Look at that. Look at that. That just like... That just takes fucking... That just takes chunks of things out instantly. I love it. Yeah, I found a recent cheat engine table. The problem is that I was trying to look with those is I found a really good one because it allows me to edit every single one of my stats. I also literally just, you know, looked at this table for half a second, so I don't know if it actually has the ability to, but we'll see. If it does, we can definitely do some more ridiculously broken things. If I can find something that'll fucking blindfold me, I will let you guys know, but currently no challenges I can do will allow me to be blindfolded, just so you know. Because I know that's a pretty common thing. A lot of people are like, well, hey, you know, why don't you blindfold yourself so you can do this and that? Like, I'd love to. I would love to. But, currently, there is no table, there is no cheat engine, or not cheat engine, there is no custom challenge launcher for AP Plus or any of that I can find. And I am so happy I found that, because I love Mysterious. Oh, look at that. That's the seat, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. That is just freaking beautiful. I was trying to say, like, I don't even know what I was trying to say, but either way. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so moist. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that I did that. I don't know. Get best friend out of the way. And... boop. Beautiful. Beauty-miss. And I love it. And I fucking love it. Beautiful. So I probably, unfortunately, won't be able to get much out this weekend because, you know, working in retail Black Friday kind of sucks. I'm going to see if I can. If so, great. If not, oh well. Hip. Hip. Okay, cool. I actually almost made that. But after Black Friday's done, oh dude, like full fucking steam ahead. We can do everything we want. Unfortunately, I still have shit upload, so, you know, upload speed, so I won't be able to upload much. But, you know, I'm still going to be able to at least do something. Oh god. Oh god. Love it. God, I'm tired. I'm tired, and I haven't done anything all day. Crazy, right? Anything good? Whatever. Let's try it. Ursa Major. Yeah, it's just straight damage up. I'll take it. Okay. Okay. This ain't Broadway. No play. From the tracks, from the cage, from the soil, from the mud. 100 bonus uidsea points if you know where that comes from. Now we're just trying to reroll stuff. Let's do it! You know, I would like to be that person who is teaching kids that it's cool to listen to rap and that there is quite a bunch of good rap. Well, that's actually worse. But yeah. Noise. Noise. Not nice. Noise. Noise, noise, noise. Noise, noise. Wasn't that like Finding Nemo? Pretty sure it was. Nerd. Nerd, you can't handle my creep. You can't handle my creep, son. Oh, you think you good? Oh, you think you good? Well, fool, guess what? You ain't. You ain't. You ain't. Yeah. Anyway, let's drop this. Don't know how it is that you're really hit by that, but I mean, fuck it, I don't really care. Okay, we're good. Whew. Yeah, man. As soon as Black Friday's done, oh boy. Oh boy, I'm gonna be so happy. Not gonna need to worry about shit. The next holiday that is gonna be of any note is like St. Patty's Day. No, Valentine's Day. And realistically, like, who cares about Valentine's Day? No one does. Not really. I don't really care too much. Like, it was odd. It was awkward because at the time of the time that we had Valentine's Day, Liz and I were like just getting together. We got together the day after Christmas. Pretty sure. Yeah. Day after Christmas. And sorry, I sat down earlier today and I just like was watching some stuff which is really uncharacteristic of me. I started watching The Punisher. I'm halfway through the second episode of the first season. Pretty good actually. It's really fucking dark, but I like it so far. But no, so Liz and I got together the day after Christmas on 2016. So, you know, 2 months in, we're Valentine's Day. Dude, is that Hushkey? Yeah. Yeah, that is. Little Hushkey. I probably actually should have just re-rolled that, but whatever. But, you know, before then, dude, the last time that I had a girlfriend before Liz was something like 6 or 7 years prior. Dude, I was so nervous for Valentine's Day. I had no fucking clue what to get her. And I still don't really know. And I think I took her for like a little adventure or something. Like we didn't go to a movie, but we went to something else. But either way, dude, I was so nervous. Oh my god. No, I love that. And, I mean, you know, it's all fine and dandy now. I think I got her like a little... fuck, I don't even remember. A something or other. Damn it, well, don't even care at this point. Nice. Nice. And I can't take anything that changes my tears, so... No brimstone, no mom's knife, all that fun stuff. But, it was... Valentine's Day is okay. For some people, it's a fucking bane. They're like, oh my god, you know, Valentine's Day. A lot of people also, you know, especially if you don't have anyone, then it's not exactly a day you care about at all. Can I not, like, get hit, please? Thank you. Beautiful. And beautiful. Come on. Which is fine, man. And, you know, Valentine's Day is like that day where everyone, you know, reminds you, sometimes painfully, that, oh, well, you gotta have someone else. Like, nah, not really. I don't really believe in the whole asexual thing. I mean, if you don't want to have sex with someone, you don't need to, like, make a label up for it. You just say, hey, I don't like sex. Okay, there you go. You don't need to make up this whole new label on sexuality for it. But, the thing is that if you don't like people, like for the longest time, for a good 2 or 3 years, like after my last ex broke up with me, I didn't really like talk to anyone at all in that regard of trying to get with someone. It was one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm happy being alone. It's nice. It's one of those things where The thing is, and it's something like how Jim Carrey, that post that's popping up now on Facebook everywhere, like what Jim Carrey said about solitude and all that stuff, it really isn't addicting when you don't have to deal with anyone but yourself. Some people would call that sad. I know some people would be like, oh, well, you know, you have to have someone else. There always has to be someone for you. Like, no, really not. No. You can just be by yourself and enjoy it. Like, it is entirely possible. I promise you, I 100% guarantee you can be by yourself and be happy. There is no, you know, don't need to worry about it. Well, that's not bad, I guess. But that's the thing, is that, you know, there are so many people who are like, no, you have to have someone with you. Like, no, you don't. You really don't. Valentine's Day is fine. You know what? You know what's great about Valentine's Day when you're single? You can get all the discounts that, like, lots of businesses put in place for people. And just be by yourself. Valentine's Day is a terrible day to go to the movies by yourself, though. 100%. Like, oh, like, that is horrible. But for so many other things, there's so many other things, like, you know, shit, I'm pretty sure theme parks are much less full on Valentine's Day, so you don't really need to deal with that as much. Which is cool if you're a theme park person. If I remember right, Disney never really did any special, like, Valentine's Day thingy. I'm almost positive on that. But I don't know. Relationships are odd. They're good. I don't even care. They're good, and then they're also, you know, there's always two sides to it, right? Because on the one hand, a person that is getting with you, or you are getting with it. Okay, so, like, the thought is that if you're getting with a person, right? A person expresses interest in you. That person has to pretty much show you that, you know, you bring whatever it is to the table. You know, obviously, like, relationships, companionship, and things like that. But you have to essentially convince me that being with you is much better than me just being by myself. Which for Liz it was. I mean, it was much better than being by myself. But that's pretty much the thing that, like, a lot of people think of, or don't think of, actually, is, oh god, okay, that was a little scary, is that if you want to be with someone, like, you say you're like, you know, it's this girl you work with, or this guy that you see all the time at the gym, or, you know, something like that, you have to pretty much prove to that person that, like, hey, being with me is better than spending, you know, time with herself. And that would have to be, you know, expressed in the form of different interests and things like that. Obviously, you're gonna have a hard time being with someone if you guys don't at least share some type of common interest or what have you. I don't know. I'm not really the best person to take relationship advice from, because I was single for many years. That was half my own. Okay, whatever. Sulfuric acid? I like sulfuric acid, and I never get to see it, so why not? But that was half of my own accord, because I also never put myself out there. And then, does sulfuric acid just not work with light shot? It apparently doesn't. But yeah, that was half on my own accord, where I just didn't want to talk to anyone, and that was also half with you know, people rejecting me, which is whatever. The thing is, I think rejection is very healthy. There's so many people who are like, oh, I can't ask them out. What if I get turned down? So fucking what? The worst thing someone says to you is no. Okay, great. Move on with your life. Oh, but I really wanted to be with them, and they were the one. Well, they were the one for you, but you weren't the one for them, unfortunately. And that's the thing is, like, with rejection, I don't know, I really think it's healthy. I really think it's healthy, because as soon as you get over that fear of saying, hey, you know, what if? Well, what if that's bad? Well, I shouldn't do that because what if? Or maybe you should do that because what if? If you no longer have that fear looming over you every day of like, oh god, I really should just ask them. Oh god, I really should just talk to... Oh god damn it, I did this again. I really should just talk to them. Oh no. Instead of, well, I asked them, they said no. Hey, okay, that sucks, but I can move on with my life. That's kind of how I felt like with... So I don't think I've actually ever talked about this. I initially started this channel for people who are, I guess big fans of me, if that would be the right thing to say, who have seen my very first video. Well, technically not my very first videos. My very first videos that I put public, because I have many videos that were from way before, like the very first year I started this channel in 2009, but the very first videos that I started doing Let's Plays with, it was initially actually with one of these girls that I knew from high school named Sarah, and she was my best friend in high school and all that. But as with many things, I wanted to personally be more with her, and I asked her one day, and she said she did not. Okay. You know, I was a little upset, but I was like, you know, I've been waiting for fucking, like, years to say this. And now I at least have an answer, and I can go move on with the rest of my life, you know? That's definitely a thing, really only when you're younger, I've noticed, because as I've been getting older, I really don't care. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, ask them. Oh, well. Alright, I can move on with my life now. When you're younger, it's like, oh god, but you know, what if they say this, and what if they say that, what if they say no, what if they say yes, then I'm gonna have to deal with a new person, you know, and all these different things. That's mainly a younger thing, which some people, you know, some people who are adults also have that feeling, but not as many that I've noticed. I mean, I could just be wrong, but nice, noise. Pretty good. I'll take it. Nope, don't want either of those. Okay, great. Going on to the next one. Yeah, a lot of people, they just get also bent out of shape about that. And the reason that I actually stopped doing videos with Sarah wasn't because of that. That was actually way beforehand. It was at the time she was going to school, and I was going to school and working. And if you were like a fan from the very beginning of my channel, then you will know that I had horrifically sporadic uploads, which I have sporadic uploads only because of my internet connection. When I was back in Florida and I had constant internet that I could do it every day, I did it just about every day. There were a lot of days where I didn't, but it wasn't like a, okay, well, I'm going to take like a month break from this. The only time I did that was when, you know, I got, when I got, moved over here, among other things. There's also some stuff when a lot of like there was like absolutely no channel growth. Kind of discouraged me, on if I'm being completely honest with you. And I was like, you know, I don't know, maybe I should just start looking for something new. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a big channel unless I, you know, hit like a giant jumping off point. You know, this won't be my final thing. Which, this isn't really anyone's final thing. I mean, shit, even look at, like, Markiplier. Like, even you know, big channels like Markiplier and whatnot, yeah, he signed on with some, like, acting company and whatnot. So, YouTube isn't his final resting place. Which, I would hope not. He's in his mid-fucking 20s like me. But, no, I didn't actually stop doing stuff with her because that we, I mean, it was awkward for a little while, but we still talked. We don't really talk as much anymore, mainly because, you know, I moved away, she got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend. It was actually mainly the moving away thing, but either way. And life. That's another thing, too, is that unfortunately... God damn it. Is that unfortunately, like, as you get older, you realize that it's kind of it's like that old saying that they say with high school. You're gonna lose about 98% of the friends that you hang out with and talk to in high school currently. That's, I mean, that's just a fact. That's just a fact of life. Is that y'all aren't gonna stay together and talk. Being as someone who just, you know, went through that, and I realistically talked to 3 people I went to high school with. In any daily regards, 1. That was Geb. He is the only person that I still talk to regularly from almost daily from high school. The vast majority, you know, I still have a buddy down there, and then I have a buddy going all around the country. But other than that, you know, you make more friends as you get in new places, especially if you move away. As soon as high school ended and like a whole bunch of my friends went to college, that was the last I saw them. You know, I think I have some people on Facebook, but I don't even talk to anymore. Excuse you. Thank you. I don't know. I guess we'll YOLO this. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. But it's one of those things, you know. I actually found out one of my other buddies tried to become a YouTuber and streamer, for one that I haven't talked to since I was like in 6th grade. And yeah, like, I mean, he tried the whole streamer and YouTuber route thing. Didn't really work for him too well, which is understandable because, I mean, this route isn't for everyone. The only reason why I think that I jumped off so well, I mean, I'm sure in some parts my personality and other things like that, but a good part was because I was doing something completely different from Isaac that just about everyone else copied, which was the popular Synergies thing. I'm almost positive I was the first one to do shit like that, because I was doing that in the original Isaac. As soon as I found Spider Mod, nah, dude, I did that in the original Isaac. So, other than that, you know, there's probably a good 20 or 30,000 other channels that just kind of do what most people start off with, which is like literally just commentary and upload. Which at the end of the day I do with a lot of shit too. I mean, y'all see that. But with Isaac, a lot of people literally just commentary and upload, kind of like a Northern Lion Bisnap type style, which realistically the majority of us watch, so that's how we do it. The problem is standing out from a crowd. That's not easy, man. That's not easy. Me currently knowing, you know, that I'm a mid-sized channel, knowing that, standing out from the crowd from how many people on YouTube have 30,000 subscribers? I'm pretty sure there's a good, like, there's probably a good few thousand at least, you know, that are in that range. Trying to stand out from them. And then, you know, you cut it back to like the communities that we're more popular in. So Isaac, all right, so there's not as many now. And then either way, man, it's a multifaceted game. But yeah, one of my buddies tried to like start the whole YouTube or Twitch route, which unfortunately didn't go anywhere for them. I also haven't seen them do anything in like 2 years, so I'm going to make the assumption they've moved on. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm going to make that assumption. I'm most likely right in that they moved on and no longer do YouTube or streaming or anything. Which is fine, you know. It's not for everyone, and it's not easy to just jump into and start. Especially like since my family has known that, you know, I do this, I make some money on the side doing it and all that stuff. I have a good following. It's fun. I you know, YouTube and Twitch pretty often. There's of course always the argument of like, oh, well, I mean, you just play video games and upload it to the internet. It can't be fucking hard. I could do that. Like, yes, you could, but you're not going to gain a following. You know, you have to do something, and you have to be very, very consistent. And a lot of family members like, oh, well, you know, whatever. It's just fucking you're just playing video games. How hard is that? Like, the video game part isn't the hard part, man. But I also just don't want to argue with you. So, okay, You can just keep on believing that I'm a millionaire who plays video games for a living. I'm not. Which, man, the fucking YouTubers who are driving like Ferraris and Lambos and shit. I couldn't, dude. I couldn't do that. Like, if I was that size, I'd set myself up for the future with all the money, and then I'd probably just sit on... No, I travel a lot, honestly. Y'all would see so many fucking travel vlogs if I was one of those YouTubers making, you know, like hundreds of thousands a year or millions a year. Because, like, all those people who are, you know, like, buying brand new cars and this and that, like, dude, that's... That I don't know, that's kind of scary. Although I guess some people just have the mentality of YOLO, but I don't and I can't. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I would never fucking buy. Also, not only that, like, buying the car is one thing, then the upkeep and maintenance and shit like that. I can work on cars, but that doesn't mean I fucking want to work on shit, you know, shit cars like Ferraris and Mercedes and all those fun things. Like, nah, I'm good. You should buy a Lambo. I should not buy a Lambo. I can't fucking trust myself. I can barely trust myself to drive a stick on the highway. You think I can drive a Lambo down the highway? You put me in front of a car that can hit 200 fucking miles an hour, and you think that I'm going to survive? Freedom, YOLO. Awesome. Maybe not? Okay. Now it actually is a shotgun. Okay, that actually worked out pretty damn well. Never mind. I mean, it's lagging a bit, but it's still not lagging as much if we didn't have this low effects mod on, which is great. I fucking love it. Oh my god. But yeah, dude, I couldn't do that shit. You know what I'd do? I'd buy like a nice, probably like a good mid-sized car, and then for around here, I'd buy like a truck. That'd be it. And that'd be done. And then I just go, I don't know. Like, that's one of those things that we talk about at work quite often. Like, if you were given a hilarious amount of money, I'm talking about money, so much money that you and your grandchildren... sorry, hold on. Had to, you know, just the Magnum dong. No, if you were given, like, enough money so that your grandchildren never had to work again, like, what would you do with it? Like, if you were given $1 billion, what would you do with it? The first thing you'd have to do with it would, of course, the first thing you'd have to do would not be tell your fucking family, because then they would all come around and be like, oh, well, remember when I gave you $6 for your birthday in a birthday card when you were 6 years old? Yeah, I need $100 million. Like, no, fuck you, Grandma. I don't give a shit. Y'all, you can absolutely not be one of those people. I am sorry, but no. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget the like button. Helps me a bunch. If you say fuck you, Grandma, too, then why? You're an asshole, probably. Anyways, thank you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.